Hey everybody, this is Luxury Car Girl. I am here with my BMW i8. It's a 2015, and I am going to tell you why the BMW i8 is worth $150,000. This sexy car not only has one engine, but it has two. This engine right here in the front is the electric motor, and the battery is 15 miles. It's not amazing, but it definitely can get you from point A to B, especially if you charge your car every single night. I'm going to show you where the gas engine is. So the gas engine's somewhere in this vicinity. It's actually considered a mid-engine car, which is super ideal for driving. It's very comfortable, it has really good suspension, and it just sounds incredible. So this car can take both gas and electric. I'm going to show you where the gas is. So you can fill the gas up to 11 gallons. That's not a big tank, but I honestly only ever fill up once a month, and I live in downtown Chicago. So buying this car is going to save you a lot of money in gas. Now for the electric port, every car comes with a charger, and if you have any 3-prong outlet, you can plug in your charger right at home. The BMW i8 gets a total of 357 horsepower. The electric engine gets 129 horsepower, and the gas engine gets 222, making it a combo of 357. That's pretty damn fast for an electric hybrid supercar. In sport mode, the BMW i8 can go 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds. That's pretty damn fast. I'm going to show you the aerodynamics of the car. You have a lot of aero right here. You can actually put your whole arm through, and there's actually aero at the bottom as well. This car is sharp, and there's a lot of curves, if you know what I mean. One of my favorite things about the BMW i8 are the butterfly doors, obviously. I mean, you can get a BMW i8 for $60,000. So you can have a supercar with butterfly doors for $60,000. That is insane to me, and it's good on gas. Let me show you the doors. All you do is you stick your hand under here. Everybody that gets in my car asks me, how do you open the door? You literally put your hand under here, you just press a button, and you can kind of fling it like that, and it'll open up automatically. It's really cool. Oh! Now I'm going to show you how to get in the BMW i8. So first you have to open the door, and then you put your leg in first. And then you duck down, butt back, and plop down. It's pretty easy. You'll get the hang of it after a few times. A lot of people that are tall or overweight might have some difficulty. I have some clients that have complained, but hey, you're my client, it's my car, so you're gonna have to deal with it. One thing that I absolutely love about the BMW i8 is that there are 2 seats in the back. So not only can you have 1 passenger, but you can have 3, which is amazing. If you have a group of friends, you can go places together. You don't have to only take just 1 person, and your insurance is cheaper. I'm only paying $140 a month for insurance in downtown Chicago. When I had my Mercedes C300 2014, I was paying $170. I don't know how that is or why, but it is, and I fucking love it. So the back seat isn't super spacious, but who cares? People are riding in a BMW i8. Most people don't care. They laugh, it's fun. So I'm going to show you how spacious it actually is. You can definitely fit your legs back here, but you kind of have to tuck them to the side a little bit. So if you're above 6 feet or taller, it might be a little bit difficult. But again, it's not something that you would be sitting in for more than an hour. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that. But if you're just running errands or going out with friends, it's really not a big deal. But it's not a family car. But again, it's better than a roadster because you can fit more than 1 person, and your insurance is cheaper. So I'm going to show you guys how much room there actually is in the back seat. So I'm going to move the seat out just a little bit. And you use this little lever back here, and then you push it forward. And you have a decent amount of space getting back in. My head actually doesn't touch. I'm 5'7", but if you're 6 feet or taller, it might be a little bit difficult. You might have to sit slanted like this. But I actually have plenty of room. My knees aren't even touching the seat. And the person in the front has plenty of room. So it's really not bad. So I also really like that there are 2 cup holders back here, and then there's this little spot. You can put a phone here or some coins. And then you also have 1 cup holder right here as well. It's pretty spacious. You have a lot of room for little things. You have a USB port right here, an aux port. A lot of people wonder how much trunk space you can get in a BMW i8. I go to Costco once every few weeks, and I'm able to fit a lot of boxes inside the trunk. I can fit this big blanket, a box, microfiber towels, a lint roller. No, seriously, you can fit way more than that. I can fit about 4 grocery bags in here, and then you can also lay some stuff up here too. And then I don't always have passengers in the back seat, so I can put some stuff in the back seat as well. So overall, it's pretty spacious for a supercar. So this car has really nice ambient lighting. It obviously looks better at night. Blue is definitely the best color, and that's what I have it on now, but I'm going to show you all the different colors you can choose from. So right now it's on blue. I'm going to change it to red. Sorry, orange. As I mentioned, it's daytime right now, so you're not going to be able to see it that much. But orange is also pretty cool. That's my second favorite. And then you have a white. And white is literally white. It's not that noticeable, but it's very neutral. I definitely recommend blue though, because I feel like the BMW i8 has the blue accent. Mine doesn't. I have black seatbelts, not blue. But a lot of the BMW i8s do have blue seatbelts, and then they have blue accents on the front bumper and on the rear bumper. So I just like blue because it really fits the i8 theme. The BMW i8 has amazing technology. It has this 360 camera that somehow can show everything from the top of the car surrounding you. I think that's pretty neat, especially when you're in a parking garage and it's really tight. There's also a lot of really cool settings here. The interior is pretty nice. Perforated leather. 2 cup holders in the back. So I absolutely love when I put it in sport mode. All you have to do is this, and the engine turns on. Now the dashboard is red. So that sexy gas engine turns the color red and makes the car that much more fierce. Now, if I want to change it back, all I have to do, I could just press Eco Pro or Comfort, and the shifter will move automatically. It's psycho. I don't know who programmed it to do that, but genius. Now I'm going to show you what it sounds like when I turn the car on. So I don't have any electric battery left. So it's going to be solely the gas engine turning on, which is what you want to hear. Sounds pretty good. I mean, for an electric hybrid, it sounds better than most cars. Okay, so now I'm going to rev the engine so you can hear those revs. Sounds pretty hot, right? That's what I thought. A lot of people give this car shit for not being loud, but to be honest with you, you're not going to know that unless you own it. And I'm pretty happy with the car. I also have a 2012 Aston Martin Rapide. That startup is out of this world, but the car isn't super loud when cruising. This car is always loud. It's honestly too loud sometimes. Sometimes I wish the electric battery was a little bit bigger so I don't have to hear how loud the engine is. It's kind of hard to even have a conversation with somebody with the gas engine running because it's so loud. That's just my opinion. Other people might disagree. Obviously, it's not going to be as loud as a McLaren or a Ferrari, but it's pretty nice for an electric hybrid supercar. So a lot of people want to know if the BMW i8 can drive with both doors up. So I'm going to test it right now for you. And it can. Woo! What if I was on the highway and drove with the doors up? That would be hilarious. I don't know how fast you can go with the doors up, but let's see. Why not? So the doors actually tried to close on their own. I feel like that's just science, inertia, as we want to say. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Good to know that you can cruise with the doors up, but you can't go fast with the doors up, for obvious reasons. I think this is the coolest BMW in BMW's lineup. And it's actually the cheapest to maintain. And that's because of the hybrid engines. The gas engine is 1.5 liters and 3 cylinders. That's a pretty small engine. So it's going to be reliable. It's not going to be like a big V12 or a V8 that's going to have more maintenance. And then the electric engine is a tiny little battery of 15 miles. So both of those combined equals way less maintenance. Now there are issues with this car's coolant. And when you do own this car, if it hasn't happened yet, there will be a sign saying that coolant needs to be replaced. When that does happen, you have to go to a BMW dealer and have them completely flush out the current coolant and then completely put in new coolant. Otherwise, it can damage the engine for whatever reason. And that costs $350. And then other than that, I've only had one oil change done because I only drive this car 5,000 miles a year. And I've owned the car for 2.5 years. So $450 of maintenance over a 2.5 year period, that's unbelievable. That's less than one service payment that I had when I owned my Mercedes C300. That's nothing. Everybody that sees my car and asks me about it says, oh, this car must be a fortune to maintain. It's actually not. It's the cheapest in BMW's lineup, if you ask me. And I've never had any issues with this car. It's never left me stranded. The battery's never died on me. It's always turned on. I can always count on this car. And that is why the BMW i8 is worth $150,000. Bye everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe I'll make a video of my Aston Martin Rapide, which is the opposite of this car.